Knowledge. We all know we have it. We know how to do things. We know what things are. We know who people are, what our house looks like, what our school teachers look like. We simply and utterly know. But what is the composition of that knowledge? How is knowledge constructed? Well, to analyze the construction of knowledge, we first look into a recognition of perspectives. Now, there is a literal as well as figurative sense to what perspective is. The literal sense can easily be directed towards the map activity. A person whose nationality is Greek will draw the map of the world differently than that of a Colombian. Why does this happen? Because we are familiar to what we grew up learning, understanding, knowing. We know what our country looks like because to us, it is the center of the planet. Everything else might seem a bit hazy, lacking in detail, because we have not formulated our knowledge according to the description of another country. Remember, maps can always be distorted because it is a broad representation put into a much smaller scale, so only the main concepts are visible. Now, the figurative sense covers much more ground than a map of the world. Perspective relates to the different views of an individual, which has according to the background knowledge. This includes culture, politics, way of life, religion, etc. Perspective is what composes our assumptions and values, our beliefs. However, our perspective can limit our understanding by placing a limit and shadowing any further information we might want to gather. This happens when you already believe in something, for example, and you cling to your own viewpoint. Within the construction of knowledge is an important role played by culture. Culture is a term composed of the shaping and forming of our knowledge since childhood, which is triggered by family values and communities. As much as culture is an ambiguous word, it is for sure a great part in the formation of our knowledge. Now, the relationship between culture and knowledge is that culture affects what we consider to be important knowledge. For example, someone with a certain culture might give religion a priority 1 status, while someone else focuses more on business or academic values. Another explanation could be how two countries